Your calls. Where is Jamie Adams, the 25-year-old young missing mom of three, pregnant with a fourth? When questioned, her husband's immediate response was, "Mommy's a swinger." As if all of us ladies really believe a pregnant mom of three, repeat, pregnant mom of three, is out swinging, having sex with unknown guys and couples. That's all he has to say? All right, this guy is missing a screw up here out to April Hill, anchor with KRMG. Okay, fill me in, April.
Well, Jamie was last reported missing by her husband on December 10th. His story changed the night that she was missing into the next day. He says she was prostituting herself on Craigslist after the family became hard up for money, but he didn't tell investigators that until the next day when he went into the police station and said that he hadn't been completely honest.
Well, April Hill joining us, KRMG. Is there any evidence she was advertising as a prostitute on Craigslist?
Absolutely not. Police won't confirm they have any evidence. I've looked around to see if I can find any evidence, and I haven't found any. Right now, it's just her husband, Justin, his word.
Well, speaking of husband Justin, who is not a person of interest in this case, not a suspect in this case, with us now exclusively, the husband's lawyer, Irvin Box, joining us from Oklahoma City. Mr. Box, thank you for being with us.
Good day, Nancy.
Mr. Box, what is your specialty?
I do criminal defense, Nancy. I'm a former police lieutenant here and an assistant DA, and I've been doing criminal defense about 35 years.
Mr. Box, why has Jamie's husband hired a criminal defense lawyer?
Well, first of all, Nancy, he gave his plea, and he told the police his story, and then he went back and...
His plea? He entered a guilty plea to what?
No, his plea for her to be returned. And he told the police the story as the initial, we just heard. Initially said, she's just out, gone to the store and going to meet a friend. Then, after finding out she's gone for 12, 14 hours, he goes in and tells the police, look, here's where she was at. And so right now, the reason he hired an attorney, he was called in by the police. He was questioned 4 or 5 hours. He was given a polygraph exam. And then he contacted me through his family members and said, we think we need a lawyer if they're going to talk to us like this. And I agreed, and he's retained me.
Well, Irvin Box, you've got an excellent reputation there in the Oklahoma City area, but when you say he issued a statement, he gave a statement pleading for her return, we're showing him reading off a piece of paper. Is that the statement you're talking about?
It is. I had nothing to do with that. That was before I was retained.
Ooh, I'm glad to hear it, because he could really have used some professional advice before he unloaded this in front of a TV camera. You're looking at shots of the husband of Jamie Adams, a 25-year-old missing mom of three, pregnant at the time she goes missing. What I don't understand, Irvin Box, is him blurting out to cops, his wife is missing, the mother of his child, and he blurts out, "We're swingers"?
Nancy, he didn't do that right away. He did that comment about the swingers was in a interrogation when he was brought into the police department and questioned by one of the homicide detectives. He didn't blurt that out to start with. His initial statement when she was missing and when he reported her missing was that she's been missing, I don't know whereabouts. I had a conversation with her by phone and text, around midnight, the night that she went missing. The swinger comment came out later when he was brought into the police department a couple of days later and interrogated by the